All right, so today's video is going to be a little bit different compared to usual. I don't really want to have a script, don't really want to have a structure, and I'm not even going to talk about a specific strategy on how to grow your business by booking more calls or the new ad strategy that can get you qualified calls and leads, nothing like that. What I really want to do in this video, and I will maybe start a new series, which it's going to consist in me having a coffee before I jump into my second work block of the day, and just share some ideas and thoughts that I have after like a long day of work. So in today's video, I want to talk about emotions and how emotions are killing the growth of your business. Because a lot of times you see, I work with a lot of coaches, consultants, people that sell courses, but I'm sure the same thing can be said also for people that run agencies like myself, people that run e-com stores, and young entrepreneurs in general. These, I would say, is especially true for younger people. I haven't really seen this problem happening with older people. But the problem that I've been seeing with a lot of clients is that a lot of times they make decisions out of emotion. And the first suggestion that I have for you, and I really hope that this video is going to help you, because in my case, I realized over the last, I've been in business right now for, I think, 4 years. The first year, I wouldn't really count it as being in business. I had no fucking clue what I was doing. But I definitely realized how important it is to manage your emotions and how having a clear mind is going to help you move a lot faster when it comes to business. So in today's video, maybe I will share 3 tips that can help you grow your business faster and make more money. Because at the end of the day, this channel, I want to make it about money. At the end of the day, that's what I like to do. I like to make money. I like to grow business. I like to build things. And I do believe the topic that I'm about to talk about now is going to make you more money if you manage to control the emotions. Because again, the first thing that I want to say is that a lot of times I like to have the comparison with a trader. Like a lot of times when I talk with a client, or when I talk also with people that I know that run businesses and they are young, they treat their business like they're option traders. They make the decision based on what happened in the last 3 hours, 4 hours. And the reality is that there is no way you're going to make a good decisions based on what happened in the last 24 hours. That's just not how business works. And I'm not saying you should be moving slowly, because I'm a big believer in moving fast, moving with speed. But at the same time, things require time. That's the one thing that you have to keep in mind. Things require time. You cannot change your strategy. And I see, for example, like with ads, of course, like I'll be talking a lot about ads, but I see that happening a lot. Someone has a bad day. Maybe they have bad leads. Maybe the lead flow is slower. Maybe the quality is a little bit worse. Now everything needs to be changed. Well, the reality again is you are not a trader. You're not an option trader. You're not making the decision out of every 60 seconds. You are an entrepreneur. And as an entrepreneur, you need to also have the capacity to wait, to zoom out, look at the bigger picture, and think, okay, am I making the right decision? Or is it a decision that is rushed and based out of emotions? So that is the first thing that you have to keep in mind. A lot of times you just need to, rather than be reactive, because that's a key thing that you need to keep in mind. A lot of people are very reactive when it comes to business, too reactive, and if you're too reactive, you most of the times you make bad decisions, because as the phrase always says, when emotions are high, thinking is low, and you don't win the game of business with emotions. You win the game of business with thinking and with taking action. At least that's the way I see it. So again, the first suggestion that I have for you, just zoom out a little bit more. Don't be so reactive, and just ask yourself twice before you make any decision. Is this the right decision, or is this a decision that I'm making out of emotion? So that's the first thing. The second topic that I want to talk about today is related to sleep, nutrition, and going to the gym or doing some sort of sport or activity. Because I've seen a very, very, and trust me when I say very clear distinction between people that go to the gym, they have a good diet, and they take care of their sleep, and people that never go to the gym, they sit in front of their desk for 10 hours a day, they never move, they eat shit, and they go to sleep at one day at 3 a.m., the next day at 10 a.m., the next day at 1 a.m. And trust me, the difference is massive, and that is also the reason why a lot of times you make decisions out of emotion, because you are not in the right physical state. You have no idea how much of a difference going to the gym, eating the right food, and going to sleep at the same time every day and having enough sleep is going to make to the decisions that you're going to be making. If you have bad sleep, if you have a bad diet, if you don't go to the gym, if you don't move, you're always going to be so much more emotional. And trust me when I say that I've seen it happening over and over and over again. And if I look at all my clients and I look at the clients or the people even that I know that make the most money, in 99% of the cases, they train, they have a good diet, and they take care of their sleep. So the second thing that I would say is you need to take care of these three aspects. It's very, very important. I'm not saying that you should be. I'm not saying that you should be a bodybuilder. I'm not saying that you should be training 7 times a week. I'm not saying that you should be tracking all the macros because, at least in my case, maybe you've seen some of the pictures on my Instagram. Maybe you've seen some of the previous videos. I think I have a pretty good physique. Of course, it's also the fact that I've been training for a long time, but I don't track any calories. I don't train every day. In fact, I only train 3 times a week for maybe like an hour. That's it. But I do it week after week, and it's a non-negotiable for me. Like I need to go to the gym 3 days a week, whether I want to or whether I don't want to. Same thing with the food. Like I want to have a good diet. Again, I don't track the macros. I don't spend too much time, but I want to make sure that I have high quality foods that I consume and a diet that is lean. Of course, sometimes I have, well, like on the weekend, I like to have burgers. I like to have like some food like that. But in most cases, I have a good diet. And with a good diet, you have a clear gut and you have a clear mind. And same thing with the sleep. For me, like it's very, very important to go to sleep and wake up at the same time every single day. Doesn't matter if it's Saturday, doesn't matter if it's Sunday. I always like to go to sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time. So the second topic again comes down to just general health and what you should be doing. The third topic, well, I don't even know if there's going to be a third topic. I think that I pretty much said everything that I wanted to say. Uh, Maybe the third topic is just related to social media in general. A lot of times, also, the reason why you're making decisions out of emotions is because you have so much dopamine in your life. And dopamine, a lot of times, again, comes back to the food that you eat, come back to the content that you consume. I see so many people, and I'm talking about even people that have a business, even like, and they make good money. They're so addicted to social media. They scroll 2 hours a day watching bullshit. And again, that is just like cheap dopamine that a lot of times you don't need. And a lot of times you're not going to feel good uh, doing those things. A lot of times you're going to feel good when you have a clear mind, when you're doing what you said that you were going to do, when you take action, when you move with speed, and when you have control over your actions. Because again, if you run your decisions based on emotions, that means that you don't have control on your actions. So that was a short video. I'm pretty much done with my coffee. I will actually finish it now. And with that being said, I will end it here. I think it's been a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but I hope you enjoyed the video. And let me know if you would like to have a few more videos like these where I just talk about random ideas and where I talk about thoughts and ideas while I enjoy my coffee before moving on to work. So if you like the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.